Hey guys, today's episode on the Asian Game Review, we're going to be looking at Super Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Super Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch is an on-one in its series. It's equally against its original counterpart, Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. It should burn Super Mario Maker 2 for the 3DS, as it always should. And this was one of the games everybody predicted on their list. Some people were like, we just want a deluxe port. Some people said, just make a sequel. And it came out as a surprise, but not for many people. For me, it was a year since, it was like a few months after I picked up the first one, and I had to stop playing it because I broke my gamepad. But that besides the point. Now let's talk about the themes. Now, in Super Mario Maker 2, there are actually some new themes as well as some new themes in its levels. You have the new desert, sky, forest, and snow levels, as well as the original ones. Which means they had to make some new music for new Super Mario. Well, for Super Mario Brothers, they had to make some new music because that game only had 3 different things in its game. For Super Mario Maker 2, however, Super Mario 3D World doesn't have any new themes. The Atlantic theme was one of the more popular themes, so they couldn't undo it. Super Mario Maker 2 reuses the overworld theme 3 times. I'm now depressed. Super Mario Maker U has a good soundtrack, so I'm not really mad. And Super Mario 3D World is the newest game on the styles. I hope they bring Super Mario 3D Land because I'm getting a little triggered. I do not like Super Mario 3D World in any form or way. I hate the game, so I did not like being the style. But it made sense. I would have Super Mario 3D Land. It's a lot better. I'll review that next. That's kind of cool. Now, I can't tell you what levels to avoid because Super Mario Maker 2 and the Mario Maker games aren't really set for newbies, but aren't set for non-casuals, so it's for both. And if you would like to avoid some, I'd say avoid ones when you extremely see that there's too many stuff on it. Easy levels, difficult levels, music levels. But just see if you can find a level that maybe you can show your parents, like, hey, do you remember this? Like, oh, this should have been it. This, and if it's like a Super Mario Bros. One, and you tell your parents, like, hey, look at this. They're like, cool, I wish that wasn't in the game. And you're like, boom. If your parents agree, that's good. So I can't really tell you what to avoid, obviously. It's what you would like to play, That's the thing, yeah. There actually is one good theme, and that is the Super Mario Land remix theme. It's amazing. It's not just Sega now just trying to make it. It's them. Now, let's get on to the last segment of the video. Super Mario Maker 2 is worth its price in every single way possible. But the game, on the other hand, needs new themes and some more characters. I love you can play as Mario, Luigi, Blue Boy, and Meme Girl, but I would love to see some more. First, I'd like to see some new themes. I would love to see Super Mario Galaxy and New Super Mario because you replace the 2 games that are not old on here. The DS and Wii were the most popular consoles on Nintendo's lineup besides the Game Boy, so if you're not going to put those in there, at least put, like, I don't know, a Game Boy game. And, for the obvious choice, I have to pick Super Mario 64. I mean, literally, bro, the N64 is so overrated. Super Mario 64 is people's mainstay console. You can ask anybody, maybe some of your teachers. They're probably going to pick a console from 1995 and cut it from there. Because people played the Sony PlayStation and people loved the N64. 2 of the most overrated consoles in their companies. So, obviously, and I know it's Super Mario Maker, but if they could just get Kirby on here, that'd be awesome, because then people would buy even more of it. Now, the last thing I want to say, where the crap were the beach themes?